Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you could probably see by the title what today's video is, but I just wanted to give you an intro on what I'll be talking about today. So I really didn't think I was going to be making this video because I'm not even that into skincare and all of like skin stuff, because I went through that phase probably sometime last year and I was obsessed and I bought tons of stuff and I like watched every video I could to try and clear up my skin, and I was all over the internet believing all these teen girls on what they do to clear up their skin. Listening to all the teen girls and the health pages and the self-care pages on Instagram and trying skin hacks, it's a bad idea. And that's coming from a teenage girl on the internet telling you what to do about your face, so maybe don't listen to me either. But I just wanted to share with you what I did to clear up my skin, because my skin was pretty bad last year. So let me just give you a backstory here. So all the way through like birth until probably around 8th grade, my skin was relatively clear. I didn't have lots of pimples. I'd get like maybe one a month. that's a lot. I probably get like one big one every other week maybe, or something like that, which wasn't that big of a deal because it was like one pimple and it was always on my forehead, and I did pick them a lot, so I got like scabs and it was kind of gross, but it wasn't like bad acne. And the 9th grade hit, which I got my period in 6th grade going into 7th grade that summer, so I thought I should have been through and through puberty and shouldn't have been getting any skin issues, but I was wrong because I thought I just got lucky and I thought I just got like really good skin, and it didn't work out like that because my skin issues just waited until 3 years after I got my period, and then they showed up. So let's see, probably the very beginning of 9th grade is when I started to realize that I had bad skin, and I did have like little like skin colored bumps on my forehead, which like everyone had in like 8th grade, so it wasn't that big of a deal to me. I finally realized in 9th grade that my skin wasn't that great and it was kind of bumpy and just not very cute, and I started to feel insecure about it. So I wouldn't go anywhere without makeup, and I cried and cried and cried anytime I saw people with clear skin, and I would watch those skincare videos on the internet and I would cry when I watched them and just be so upset because I hated how my skin looked, because I had no idea what was going on. And I wanted to go to the dermatologist for so long, but I wanted to try Curology and I wanted to try Proactive, and I tried Proactive, and Proactive made my skin 100 times worse. And I would try spot treatments. I have this Glossier one, Zit Stick, which I've never used this. It's brand new, like unopened, because I realized after I was using all of these like spot treatments on my zits and pimples, I realized that they would get a lot worse when I used it. So I was very confused because I saw all these girls on the internet with their little like white dots on their face covering their pimples at night, and then they'd wake up the next day and not have a single pimple, and I was like, what? So I tried those for a while, and at that point I realized that I think I have an issue with benzoyl peroxide. So benzoyl peroxide, the main ingredient in like 90% of skincare stuff, I'm allergic to, and it made my skin so much worse. So I'm not wearing makeup or anything, and you can see all these aren't even pimples, these are just like little scars that I have, but like my skin is super clear now, and that's a pimple that was there last week, but it's all flat, so there's like no actual pimples, which I still do get them occasionally, like it's just inevitable. But I'm just gonna start on what I used to use. So I used to use all of the Neutrogena cleansers and all of the cleansers that I could find, and I tried them, so many of them, and I thought they'd help my skin because my skin would look super good when I got out of the shower, and then I would wake up the next day and it would be bad again. And I used to use facial scrubs every other day or something like that, and my skin would look so good when I used one of those like right after, so I would like swear by those. And I realized that it wasn't so great, so I started going to the dermatologist, and she gave me benzoyl peroxide and adapalene gel in one, which is before I realized I had a benzoyl peroxide problem. So it was kind of like this, but it just said benzoyl peroxide and adapalene gel. So I used this for a few months, and I also got this one, which is clindamycin gel, and I used this in the mornings, and I used the benzoyl peroxide one at night. So it wasn't getting any better, and I was even more frustrated because my skin was dry and flaky and peeling and painful and just wasn't getting better. And I do have super sensitive skin. I'm very fair, as you can see. I have light eyes, light hair. My natural hair is not this color, obviously, but it's pretty light naturally. And that can all bring very sensitive skin issues. As you can see, like my cheeks are pretty pink just because I touched my face. But I realized that I was having issues with benzoyl peroxide, but also the dermatologist told me stop using face masks, stop using cleansers, stop using spot treatments, stop touching your face, stop picking your face, and if you do pick your face or want to pop a pimple or something, make sure you're doing it sanitarily. So wash your hands, use clean tools and all that. And I used to have an issue with touching my face all the time. And honestly, I'd say that's like the #1 thing. Stop touching your face. If you can stop touching your face, it'll help so much to clear your skin. Like, I'm telling you, that's like the one thing that really changed everything when I finally stopped touching my face. And I still touch my face, but just like not picking at things constantly. I used to use face masks a lot, and I realized that those caused some major issues for me too. So every time I would use them, I would break out worse, or my skin would swell up and turn red and look disgusting. And I loved how they felt, and I like taking selfies in them, and I like posting pictures in my story in them and being trendy and doing them with friends and like the basic things that people like to do with face masks. But they don't do anything. Like, maybe they temporarily hydrate your skin, but they don't do anything. And I used to use Lush ones all the time because I liked how they were like refrigerated and they felt so nice on your skin, until I used this green Lush one and I broke out so horribly, and my skin was red and puffy and disgusting and just so bad. And that's when I was like, okay, bye Lush, no more face masks. So cutting face masks out, that's probably something you should also do. She also told me to stop using all of the random cleansers and exfoliators and all that, and switch to Cetaphil, which some people swear by and other people say it does nothing, but it's not supposed to do anything. It's a very plain cleanser. It's not supposed to clear up your acne. It's not supposed to like save your life. It's supposed to clean up your face at the end of the day, get rid of dirt, get rid of extra makeup, and just cleanse. It's not meant to clear your skin up. It's meant to clean it. You're supposed to use it in the morning and at night. I don't wash my face in the morning because I'm too lazy, but use that at night, or whenever I take a shower I use it. And honestly, even if you don't go to the dermatologist, just using Cetaphil and no other like fancy things makes such a difference. And I wanted to also give some other cleansers that are just about the same as the Cetaphil that my dermatologist gave me, that are all gentle and nice and don't do much except for cleanse your face and not put other chemicals on there. So we have this, which is just Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Cleanser. We also have this. This is CeraVe. And the last one, I haven't tried this one, but my dermatologist gave it to me and said it's in like the same class as the rest of them. If you want to exfoliate, you shouldn't do it every other day. You should do it once like every 2 days, and don't do it with any products. Do it with a washcloth and just gently scrub your face and get all the dead skin off, and use it like with this. So like put this on the washcloth and gently exfoliate your face. And that's all you should do. And using all these products, not gonna help. And also, if you like, when you're washing your face, you can use like one of these little sponge things. Here's mine. I don't really use this that much anymore, but I used to always use it. But basically, after we realized that I had an issue with benzoyl peroxide, I just switched to just adapalene gel. So here's what mine is, and this is like prescription. It's 0.3% adapalene gel, and I use this every night. We started doing it every other night because the benzoyl peroxide used to burn, but now this doesn't burn at all. So basically, I'm not going to do it now because I do it at night, but I just squeeze it on my face in those 3 places, and I just do my cheeks and my forehead because I don't really need it anywhere else. And then I have stopped using this so much, but if my skin ever feels like it's a lot worse than usual, I put this on in the morning, and it's clindamycin gel. It's 1% clindamycin gel. This stuff used to feel so good on my skin. It's cooling, and I just like this a lot. The other thing is, when you're using these, you like can't get your eyebrows waxed, and you have to like get them threaded instead or just pluck them, and that was kind of hard for me because I like getting my eyebrows waxed, but threading hurts, but it's an option if you have that issue. Also, if you're gonna go to a dermatologist, you should probably research beforehand and find out which one your insurance covers, because going to a dermatologist can be pretty expensive if you don't have insurance that covers it, because it's expensive. So I have a weird experience with moisturizer. So basically, I've always like been obsessed with like moisturizing my skin because I have really dry skin, and I started breaking out from moisturizing my skin, and I don't know why, but I just did. So I'll show you what I use when I feel like I really need it, but I was just gonna tell you now, I don't really moisturize my skin anymore, and it kind of is just okay. So here's what I do use though if I'm ever desperately in need of moisturization. I use this, which I used to use this every single day, so it is pretty nice. It does burn your face a little if you have sensitive skin, so I don't know why it does that, but it's just this Cetaphil. But also the other thing is, if you have really dry skin and you just like feeling like it's super dry and you need like a really like extra like clean this up, fix this issue, it's this, which I do still use this sometimes because I actually love this. Would you like to like focus? Looks like this. This is $20. So this one's $15 and this is $20, but it's worth it because it really makes a difference. So it just looks like this. It's just some cream, and it's like overnight cream. So you just put it on anywhere you need it, not a lot because it does, a little goes a long way. But I do it like once a month maybe, not very often. If you have super dry skin and you need it often, you could do it, but like it's so hydrating that you probably only want to do it once or twice a week. And here's what I use that I do moisturize with just about every day, because whenever I wear makeup I use this, but it's Glossier. This is Glossier Priming Moisturizer, and I really like this. I think it's $32 on Glossier.com. But I love this, and it causes no issues for me. And it's primer, I think, but it also is moisturizer. So I use this probably every day. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure I do have like eczema because I had it when I was a baby, and I get like weird dry patches sometimes on my face. And if you ever get weird dry patches out of nowhere, I recommend Aquifer, which you probably know if you have like eczema or bad dry skin. But this Aquifer, oh my god, it's so good. I love it. You can use it on your lips, you can use it anywhere. So I used to get like dry skin right here, and like here were my worst places, and I was getting right here for a while too. So I just put like a tiny bit of this on these spots, and it helps so much. Next up, I want to talk about sunscreen, which I'm pretty bad about, but the dermatologist says that I should be using sunscreen a lot because it's bad for your skin to be out in the sun. But I just use this. Let me put the lid back on. It looks like this. This is also like from the dermatologist, and I'm supposed to use that because the other products make your skin really sensitive. I'm bad about it though, because if I use sun lotion, I don't tan very well in the first place, so like I want to tan more. So I've like burned once in my life, so I don't know, I don't use that. But if you do burn easily and all that, you should probably use sunscreen. Let's talk about taking your makeup off. I used to swear by makeup wipes. They hurt my face so bad. My face would burn and kill every time I took my makeup off, and just burn so bad. At some points I probably was almost crying because it hurt so bad, especially when I took off my mascara. I never knew why, and I didn't know another way to take my makeup off besides washing my face, but that's uncomfortable to take your makeup off like that. So I would just use makeup wipes and suffer. And it actually had me stop wearing makeup for a while because it hurt so bad. Recently, probably about a month ago, I've switched to micellar water, which I never tried before, and I knew some people on the internet use this, but I just never tried it because I just didn't. I don't know, but it looks like this, and I use these little cotton rounds with it, and this is so much nicer. This is so much nicer for your skin, and it doesn't hurt at all, and you can rub your eyes and take your eye makeup off, and it doesn't hurt, and I just really like it, and that's what I want to say. And it's good for your skin, and you don't have to wash it off afterwards. It's really nice. I'm gonna get into the next category, which is lip care. Here's a category that I'd like to think I am highly knowledgeable in, because I have lip gloss on chapstick on chapstick on chapstick on chapstick. This is probably a fourth of the chapsticks that I own. But this is the bucket of ones that I frequently use, so I'm gonna get started. So, if you were on the internet about a year and a half ago, you probably were beginning to watch someone known as Emma Chamberlain. I started watching her when she had 300,000 subscribers, and I was obsessed with her, and I thought she was awesome, and girl used Carmex. I was confused with my chapstick, and I always had disgusting chapped lips, and I wanted my lips to not be chapped. And I saw Emma Chamberlain using Carmex all the time. So guess what I did? I bought Carmex, and I liked it, and I swore by it. I used it for a long time, and I have a few different flavors here. These are cherry and the regular one, and I liked it, and I mean it was fine, but it tastes bad. And I got used to it. I use it for a long time. It's not that great. I wouldn't recommend it. If you like it though, okay, but I don't like it. So then next, what did I go to? Okay, I started using these next, which let me show you. I tried a bunch of different ones too, but here's what I started using next. These baby-sized chapsticks that you get from the dentist. I ordered some in bulk off of Amazon. I ordered 12, and they started burning my lips, and I was getting pimples on the sides of my lips from this. Say they taste amazing, smell amazing. Oh my god, they smell so good. Not good for your lips. If you like them though, okay, everything works differently for other people, but those I had an issue with. And then I started liking these, which these are pretty trendy on the internet, so you might have seen these before, but I have about every flavor. These are only some of them. These are from Anthropology. I think they have them at Urban Outfitters too. The one I got from Urban Outfitters peeled off and was getting all over my hands, so I didn't like that one. But this is the best one. It tastes so good. It's Mocha Rose, and these I really like, but they did start to I use these for a while, and after a while they started to kind of make my lips sticky afterwards, after they wore off, and I kind of stopped liking that. So I tried to move along and find other things. So then I started on Blistex, which let's just say that was the best choice in my life, because now I swear by Blistex and I really like it. I got these little baby-sized ones, and this is the best one. I like these a lot. They work really well, and they're really thick, and if that's what you like, they're really good. So I still like those a lot. And then I got a bunch of Burt's Bees, because I saw that they were kind of trendy, and I liked them. So these are the ones that I have, and I have a few more, just not with me. And this is my favorite one. It's just the vanilla bean one, and I really like this too. I'm wearing it right now. I wear this when I go to bed because it doesn't make your lips feel that great afterwards, but I like how it tastes and how it looks. It looks like this. This is Burt's Bees lip oil, which is Burt's Bees lip oil. This is really nice. I have this Blistex, which is raspberry lemonade. I like this one, but it kind of leaves white lines on the corners of your lips. Then I have this Carmex Comfort Care stick, which is different because I've never seen Carmex like in this form, and I don't like it. And then I have this just vanilla 5-star Ballistics, which is nice and I like it, but it's like harder to apply on your lips. And here's the chapstick that I swear by for everything. This is the best chapstick that I've ever used. So here it is. This is Ballistics Superfruit Soother, and I love this chapstick. The flavor and the smell isn't my favorite, but this chapstick is so good. It makes your lips super soft afterwards, and it's just like kind of oily, which if that's not your thing, maybe don't get it, but this is amazing. So I never have chapped lips anymore, and I just love this stuff. And afterwards they get like smooth and nice instead of sticky and gross, and it's just so good. I have 5 of these. I have one in my car door, one in my purse, one in my car like glove box, and I have one in my pocket, one by my bedside. I love this. So I also want to talk about this. This made me skeptical, but I saw this at CVS and I really wanted to try it. So if you can see this, it's a Neutrogena light stick. I didn't believe it, so I bought it. It was $26, I think. This thing is real. This thing works. It's a stick that you like, the only spot treatment I use now. So say these aren't pimples, but they're like leftover scars. So what you do is you just kind of put it there and you hold down and there's a light, and it goes for like 3 minutes. You can see purple light, and it like makes an indent on my face, but this works as a spot treatment. Trust me, works. You do it 3 times a day. Hi, so this is me from the future. I filmed that video yesterday and I had clear forehead yesterday, and then I also cheated on my diet, which I didn't even say anything about this in the video, but I felt like I should add this in because I ate goldfish, which is gluten and dairy, and if you know, I don't eat gluten or dairy, so I think that might like have something to do with my skin too, because my skin broke out literally within a day after I ate goldfish. So gluten and dairy. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got something out of this video, and I hope you go to the dermatologist if you feel like you really need to, because it's one of the best choices I made for my skin. All my social medias are linked in the description down below, and they're at the end of the video. And holy crap, we hit 8,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's so close to like 10,000. Oh my god, that's crazy. And I have 3,000 on Instagram now. Like, oh my god. Thanks so much. That's so cool and exciting. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I also want to say I'll be posting hopefully 2 videos a week. So the beginning, hopefully like a vlog, and the end of the week, just like a main video like I have been posting. So I just want to let you know, 2 a week. And into this summer, I plan on doing the same thing. Maybe even more, depending on how I'm feeling. I will see you next week.